Hey guys, let's talk lashes, easy ways to put them on, my tips and tricks, and why I pick certain types of lashes. So first off, I'm starting off with mascara on my eyes, which I just applied. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. Really like this mascara. It's like a flat with like two combs on the side, so the combs can really get in my lashes. The reason I use mascara first when applying lashes is because, you know, sometimes like powder gets on your lashes and such, but it makes it not fully black. My cat's running around in the background, I'm so sorry, but it makes it not fully black. So when you apply a false lash, which is obviously again false, so it's going to have a dark black texture, some are brown, but a dark black texture. When you have that dark lash on a faded lash with powder on it, it's just not going to look realistic. It's going to look dusty. We don't like that. So I'm using the Ardell Texture Eyes. This is the 578 shade. Mish, if you noticed, my kitten, the band on here is very thin, almost transparent, which I love. So it's going to be easy for me to apply. It's not going to be thick. I don't have to break the band. That's why I choose this guy. I have the lash here. You can really see how thin that band is. Now, step one is going to be to have a handheld mirror or a palette, something you can look down into mirror-wise. I'm going to hold the mirror down and I'm going to set the lash on my eye, and all I'm doing is checking to see if it needs to be trimmed. So when I push this up without glue, it looks like it'll be okay for my eye, so I don't necessarily need to trim it. Everyone has different eye shapes. Eyelashes don't always fit your eye. It is totally okay to need to cut some off of it. Okay, next step is glue. I highly recommend a latex-free glue. This is the Makeup Shack. This is my absolute favorite eyelash glue. This is very similar to the Duo Lash Glue non-latex. So the reason I like this is it has a brush. This is gonna make it easier for the average person to apply it. It's just quicker, less messy, all that. So I'm just going to apply a thin layer, not too thin, but not thick, to the eyelash. So I'm just brushing it on, as you can see. Now I'm gonna wait for this to get tacky. Now, do not put this on right away. For a lot of you guys, if you do that, that's why your eyelashes aren't sticking. You need to wait a minute. Never blow on your eyelashes or anyone else's. I mean, yours, I guess, whatever, but other people do not ever do that. This is a wet, tacky glue. You're going to be blowing. Your germs will stick to that wet, tacky glue. Then it's gonna go on someone's eyeball. If this is someone else, a friend, a client, and you do this, I'm disgusted. You better stop now. That germ is going to get stuck to the glue and go in that person's eye. Potential infection. Pretty gross. Here, this is so important. You do not want to be looking straight and trying to put your lash on. You want to be looking down and putting your lash on. Looking down, tilting my head back, and I'm just going to set that eyelash on my lashes first. And then I'm going to grab the end, push the end up to the corner, and then push the other corner in. Now that it's on, I'm going to show you my next tip, which is to look back and pinch your real lashes with the falsies, then push up with your finger. And there we go, a false lash on every time.